dah. Undangan ako naman, no?
Na. Ayan. Ayan. Nadadilog ka? Nadadilog. Uy! Ah! Pipi!
Full dater.
Ano ikaw?
Okay. Ready? Okay.
Kita. Ito sa bata. naman.
Ha? Kuan ra kung verified upat ra sura sila LOA. Hindi pa yun ba?
Wish 1075.
Gabi karong jamin ako wala lang yung patulan ng basher. Nasray ko 3 AM challenge. Umatad ako ng alas 3 sa buntag. Nya naay nakapansin nga na viewer na ilahang oras kay alas 9 sa buntag. Namakak sila.
Kunya? Kailan lang itong gibinuangan? Hangkon, tapos
Moses asked God, "Who are you?" "I'm not sure yet." God was so big, he left a blank. He said, "I am." I need to leave that blank because you're going to need different things in different seasons. So I need to leave it blank. So whatever you need, I can be in that season for you because I am. That is the very name that God wanted to be called by. I am. Yahweh. I am. When Jesus opened his mouth in John chapter 6, because the point of the feeding of the people was never the food, it was the faith. After he fed them, they wanted to make him a king, but he was not going to be their Burger King. You hear me? He didn't come in your life just to give you a meal. He came to give you a mission. He said, eat my flesh and drink my blood. I am the bread that came down from heaven.
What's this? Love you too. What's that?
I need a urinary catheter, 14 gauge needle arterial guide wire occlusion balloon, and 20 cc's of saline. Stat. It was a difficult procedure. We removed a total of 2 feet of...
Is he okay?
He will be okay.
Thank you.
I'm Dr. Sean Murphy.
Bakit di ka malis sa isip ko? Ikaw ang laging laman nitong puso ko. Kahit pilitin mo, damdamin magbago. Ikaw ikaw pa rin ang inilamang hanggang ngayon. Oh, masa?
Nakabundong na.
Saan darang lyrics?
Sundang sige ka tamo.
Makakabot ang mga kuwan na to. Kaya tatanging pangarap ko. Adi, katulad na nag-iwan kay Sakto. Charm.
Pili kayo lagi mo sa gana ito kay diba mo na-opinion mo kaya
Na-expose ko din. Oh my goodness. terus sarong kayo kayo na ay kandere.
Mommy, Tiplo! Loki. She took our snack. The bowl for the school.
Stamp. Hindi kasi gawa ko sila mami kay nagkakagi na siya nagkakagi na. Sa kwarto na tayo.
Tadi asa ka na makita ang
in sales and business and marketing. This is a company that's really revolutionized how a busy person goes out there and gets to consume all their favorite books, except the twist is you have someone like myself, the author who wrote the book, knows the information best, teach it to you on video. So you get to have access to all your favorite authors with all your favorite publications, and you can save time, get all the best lessons. See, I'll go through my book and pick out the key parts and give you even a more in-depth take on it, and other people like me do the same thing. So interestingly enough here, this is, in my mind, the future of reading, especially for busy people. So click on the link below here, and you'll get all the information I strongly recommend you do. It's an awesome program.
Look. Ants, baby.
PNP personnel mula sa ibang probinsya.
Everybody there were frustrated. They saw, if you can muster up on Sunday thousands of military personnel, including PNP, for the security of the president, bakit hindi naman kami nabigyan kahit konti para na-secure naman namin yung syudad? And he answered me and told me that you have to remember, we have to be very careful because you are a Romualdez and the president is an Aquino.
Oh, he puts his finger right in his face, and that's what led to the first punch.
Right. So if you want to say who instigated it, obviously Rondo was in his ear, but right there, the first contact was Chris Paul.
And second contact was Rondo,
without question. And then Paul's going to wind up right there.
And on the other side, there's who got a right front row view.
Brandon came in. Brandon was throwing punches.
There's going to be some suspensions.
Oh yeah, Brandon is.
Yeah, you throw a punch, you get suspended. Let's leave the fighting to the fight in the first row. Floyd Money Mayweather.
You got all kinds of Lakers security personnel on the floor helping break it up. We will wait. Crowd.
Dapat ikwento sa inyo. Inaamin ko na. Wala lang dapat i-imbestiga sa akin. Inaamin ko na, ako pumatay. Oh.
Igalit ka ba dun sa pamilya? Hindi ka ba naawa?
Sa ating mga katanungan nyo, no comment na po ako dyan. Hindi pa ba sapat yung narinig nyo? Ulit-ulitin ko pa ba? Ako pumatay!
Ano yung kasama mo?
Wala akong kasama.
Nagpapasalamat nga si Bautista dahil hindi siya nasugatan ng atakihin ni Valentino.
Kita nyo si CCTV, talagang tinagayo, no? Malakas mo yung guardian angel ko sa likod.
Nakita ko, ginanon mo eh. Saan tumama yun?
Hindi, baliktad yung baliktad. Kabaliktad.
Nakabaliktad.
Baliktad.
So nanakot ka lang.
Ginaya ko lang si Bato sa'yo, binaliktad yung talim.
May droga, pero hindi raw niya inabuso ang biktima.
Kapag nakaupo ka sa bisikleta, naniniwala po ako na nababawasan po ang virginity ng isang tao.
Sinasabi mo, yung laceration pwede nangyari sa bike, paano ba?
Yes.
Nareaksyon ng positibo sa iligal na droga. Kabilang sa kanila, ang barke na si Leonard Marquez. Balak naman daw niyang magbago. Ang kaso,
magbabago rin po ako, kaya lang hindi po siya ngayon.
Kailan?
Baka bukas, sa mga pwede iwasan, kaya lang minsan may mga kaibigan na hindi ko mahindian.
Tanod. Dito na nadakip ang suspect, pero nagmamang-maangan pa ang kumag.
Tulog po ako. Siguro, umiral siguro yung kadimonyo ng aking kamay, gumalaw.
Pero aminado ito na gumagamit siya ng ipinagbabawal na gamot.
Yun, no?
Aamin din naman ako. Wala naman tao na hindi perfecto eh.
Ang order ko ay bulalo. Bakit ako bibigyan cup noodles? Bakit ko babayaran yung cup noodles? Pare, ang bulalo, mga buto-buto, may laman. Pare, sinusutot ang bulalo, pare. Ang cup noodles, pare, noodles. Noodles, pare. Bigyan yung cup noodles. Saan yung po iba? Bigyan yung cup noodles ko kung paano susutin yung cup noodles.
There's a lot of things you can do about money earned from that. Kush, 1.5 M per kilo. Maybe I can change the Philippines, like run for politics.
Dapat ay hindi raw ikinukulong ang mga gaya niyang malinis ang intensyon.
Advance ako mag-isip. Look at Antipolo. How much is the land area of Antipolo unused? Good for farming of marijuana.
Kuya, nagdodroga ka ba, kuya? Paano masabi?
Tinatanong ko nga nagdodroga ka ba?
Inaragtas na ako para masigurado nyo.
Kuya, anong style ba yung buhok na gusto mo sanang ipagupit?
Gusto ko kalbo, kaso lang hindi marunong yung nagugupit.
Hindi marunong? Magkano binayad mo?
Walang bayad-bayad yung kaibigan ko yun.
Kaibigan mo? So mabilisan gupit yan?
Paano mo nasabing mabilisan?
Kasi ayan di ba?
Nakatulog na nga ako sa sobrang tagal, paano mo nasabing mabilisan?
Uka-uka galit ka ba?
Hindi po.
So hindi ikaw ang sumaksak? Linawin na natin, hindi ikaw ang sumaksak?
Paano ko naman aminin yun?
So nagsinungaling ka na hindi ka ikaw?
Nagsinungaling ako na ako yung sumaksak dahil nasasaktan na po ako. Tingnan mo. O yan, namamaga yung pa ako.
So namamaga.
Tingnan mo yung putas ko.
Ayan.
Tingnan mo, ngayon lang niluluan. Ikaw sa sarili ko.
Yung buhok. Yuko ka. Yung buhok, ayan, hindi pa tapos. So ayun sugat-sugat pa.
Yuko pa, patingin niya kuya, patingin mo.
So, yun hindi pa tapos yung buhok ko.
Bumata ka ba, kuya? Gumamit ka? Gumamit? Oo. Bakit mo ba ang tanongin? Dapat drug test mo na lang ako para masiguro mo.
Mamaya ita-drug test ka. Ikaw ang dalaga.
Hindi mo na makikita sa sariling pangangatawan ng tao, sa mukha ng tao.
Ito, Duterte, mag-draw tayo. Mag-draw tayo. Bigyan mo ako ng baril. Sige. Walang problema. Ba't ako matatakot?
Ito ang hamon ng lasing na si June Calumpiano kay President-elect Rodrigo Duterte.
Ako nahuli dahil lasing ako. Dahil sa kasalanan ko, nagpaputok ang baril. Ito, nahuli ako.
Saan galing yung baril mo?
Ay, binili ko! Bakit? Alam nga naman, hindi lisensyado yan. Galing yan sa illegal.
Bago ako ngayon pumasok sa bahay na yun, nakadroga na ako, nakainom na ako. Ngayon, pinasok ko yung bahay, kumuha ko ng kutsilyo sa kusina, naganap ako ng kutsilyo. Sabi ko, pag hindi ka sasaksak ko sa ito, papatayin kita.
Di na raw kasi niya matiis ang tawag ng laman, kaya pinasok ang bahay.
Pag lasing ako, talagang tamang manyak ako eh. Talagang hobby ko, mang-rape talaga, man-rape. Swerte pa ako, kasi hindi pa si Duterte yung nakaupo. Kung si Duterte, wala na. Finish na. Ako, mahal ko pa yung buhay ko eh. Talagang nagawa ko lang yan kasi tigang ako.
Next, start here. Keep the stylus down and next, start here. Keep the stylus down and
Two to shoot. Throw away. Got it. Timeout, David Fisdale. Made the dunk. Missed this one. Two to shoot. Throw away. Got it. Timeout, David Fisdale. Made the dunk. Missed this one. Two to shoot. Throw away. Got it. Timeout, David Fisdale.
さあ、かかってきやがれ。三刀流奥義。たまり。調子に乗るなよ。こいつをまともに受け止める勇気があるか。ファイナル。たまり。おめえら下がってろ。闇に飲まれるぞ。まだまだ。消えろ。闇に飲まれるがいい。これが俺の闇闇の実の力。リベレーション。
まずは僕から相手になろう。もうここまでだ。この星もろとも貴様のゴミにする。そらやろう。楽しくない？今度は死ぬかもね。バカなと2つならどうだ。たまにしゃりゃ
仲間と一緒に戦うの？僕人見知りなんだけど。感じちょっと荒っぽく回転にご注意ください。死神プーズ回転カードゲーム
逃がさないぞ。よーしみんな行くぞ。ケンじゃんけんはーふいどうしろ。これで終わってもだからありったけろ。さあじゃんけんうわ行くぞ。よしほらからやらしてもらう。うわハメハメ。調子に乗るなよ。はいオッケー。バカだ。や
元気をあげてくれ。よし、できたぞ。ありますね。捕まっちまえ。
じゃあ俺行ってくるわ。遅いぜ。見せてやる。俺の力。行くぞ残月。ぶっ飛べ。
よし、やろうども。行くぞ。
こんなもの。
よし、やるか。腕が鳴るってばよ。修行相手にはちょうどいいってばよ。効かねえぞ。螺旋丸で今だ。ぶっ飛べ。あらよっ。クラマ。美獣だな。行くぞ。うわそら螺旋丸。行くぞ、ついてこい。全員無理はするなよ。染めの間付けしろ。染めの間付けしろ。染めの間付けしろ。
Dia masih nge-profit lang istoryahan. Dia masih nge-put nga weekly 100%. Pero so far, doktor ni mo.
次の舞。白蓮。心してみよ。挽回。八花の咎め。
隙ありか。お前ら足を引っ張るなよ。ここだ。逃がさないぞ。ひどい。やるな。豪華級の術。よっと。アマテラス。おえ。と。楽にしてやる。竹見和。行こうぜみんな。ペガサス。砕けろ。うわー。やれ。俺の最後の技をペガサス。1080ポンド砲。ペガサス。力を貸してくれ。サジタリウスの矢。行くぞ。
やれやれ、リーダーって柄じゃないんだがね。
ああ、
少し強くいくぞ。
こ
よーし、力比べをしようじゃねえか。さあ、おっ始めようぜ。レイヤー、俺の番だ。栄光だ。ぶっ飛べ。くせ、ほらほら、なめてんじゃねえぞおい。俺はくたばっても構わねえ。胸の全てをかけてレイガン。
仕方ねえ。やるか。三刀流奥義。行くぞ。三千世界。悪く思う。一刀流いよいよ。獅子三刀流奥義。一対三元大戦世界。まだだ。
We're not like any other family. We're different because of where we grew up. Hill House.
When you're little, you learn how to see things that aren't there. And when you grow up, you learn how to make them real.
Hi there, this is Sublimation. Today I'm going to show you how to add texture to your images in 4 simple steps. So without any further ado, let's get started. So here we are in Photoshop, and if you want to download this photo or the texture, check the links in the description. So the first step is bringing in the texture. As simple as that. Let's go to the folder which has the texture, drag it and drop it on the same document over the same document in Photoshop. Now if you cannot drag and drop, what you can also do, you can open it in another document, Control or Command A to select all of it, Control or Command C to copy it, come back to this document and then press Control or Command V. If you drag and drop, it opens as a smart object. Let's make it bigger by holding the Shift and Alt together. That makes it bigger from the center. If you're using a Mac, that would be Shift and Option. Let's press both of them together and make it bigger from the center till it fits, and once you're satisfied, hit Enter. Now if this is not a smart object, make sure you convert that into a smart object by right-clicking here and choose Convert to Smart Object if that's not the case. Now the next step is also very simple, and that is selecting a blend mode which fits in. Alright, what I personally do is that I click here once, I click here once again, and with the scroll of the mouse, I browse through the blend modes. So if your mouse has scroll, you can just simply scroll, see which one looks good to you. For me, probably I'll go with, see, the color dodge looks amazing. It's actually vivid light looks amazing. The color dodge I think would also look amazing. Let's try. See, this is also amazing, adds that kind of texture. But I'm gonna go with soft light. That's great. So the next step is done. First step, bringing in the texture. Second step, select the blend mode. Third step is enhancing it. it's not as powerful. How do we enhance it? Well, you can try making a copy of it, press Ctrl or Command J. Does it make it better? Yes, it does make it better. Now, let's add an adjustment layer, a levels adjustment layer. Click on the adjustment layer icon and choose levels. Now in this adjustment layer, you can make the bright areas even brighter. Okay, do not worry about the texture on the subject. We can take care of that later. Alright, you can make it brighter like that, something like this. And you can make the dark areas darker like that to add that grunge. And that is taken care of. We can collapse it later. What you can also do, you can add one more levels adjustment layer. And just as a spotlight, make the bright areas darker by taking this slider to the left. So this slider makes the bright areas darker. This slider makes the dark areas brighter. So let's take this to the left just like this with the brush selected. Okay, make sure the brush is big enough, make sure it's hard. The foreground color black, opacity and flow at 100. Just click once in the middle. Then Ctrl or Command D. Right click and choose distort. Now just shape it like a spotlight. Let's do it and go crazy with it. This is the enhancement section, step number 3. Alright, let's zoom out and let's go more crazy with this. Now this is really crazy. Let's zoom out even more. And whoops. Okay, that is great. That's not bad. Let's zoom in. Let's see how that looks. That is great. Once you're satisfied, hit enter. Now I think I want to rotate it. Press Ctrl or Command T again. Probably I'll rotate it like that. Okay, now once that is done, just blur the mask out. Select the mask and then the mask properties will show up. If that doesn't show up, go to Windows and then make sure properties is checked. Then increase the feather to some crazy number. Let's go with, this is good, 200. Let's go for 200. That is great. Now we don't want the subject to have the effect. We don't want that. So here's what we can also do. We can make a group of all of this by selecting all of them, holding the Ctrl or Command, or select the first one, hold the Shift key, select the last one just above the background layer, and then press Ctrl or Command G. Now this brings us to the 4th step, and that is masking. Now masking determines where do you want the texture to be and where you don't want it to be. So we don't want it to be on the subject. So let's turn off this group and come back to the background layer, and we need to make a selection of the subject. Now there are tons of ways in which you can do it, and you can refer all these videos, links in the description on making a selection of the subject, but we need a quick selection. So here's what we do. Select the quick selection tool, and we're going to use the brand new tool called Select Subject in the latest version of Photoshop. If you do not have that, no problem, just simply with the quick selection tool paint over it. Alright, so select subject, it does all its mathematics, Adobe Sensei and all those artificial intelligence stuff, and then once it's done, it's not a perfect selection, but it's enough for us. Select the group, turn on the group, click on the mask button. Now this does just the exact opposite of what we want. Select the mask and then press Ctrl or Command I to invert it. Now we have got it. However, it's very sharp, not looking great. So let's blur the mask out. So select the mask and increase the feather. Don't go crazy number. Just something great. Let's select 80. That would be fine. Alright. Now it's looking not very bad. Now the 4 steps are complete. Does that mean that we stop editing this photo? Absolutely not. We can always go back a step, go forward a step, go back and forth, just switch it. Doesn't have to be in the same order. Now let's go back to step number 3, which is enhancing. We need to enhance it more. So first of all, the problem that I see right here is that we need to make the dark areas even more darker. So let's open up the group, come back to this levels, let's take it even more to the left. And if I do that, I think I'll have to make it even more blurry. So select the mask and increase the feather even more. Let's go 400, 450. How does that look? Or probably 400. That's not bad. Now the best part about this is press Ctrl or Command T and you can adjust it right now. Right click and choose distort and you can adjust it accordingly. Right? Isn't this wonderful? Now once you're satisfied, hit enter and that is also taken care of. Now as you can see, the subject is not bright enough. So here's what we can do. We can add one curves adjustment layer on top of the group. Let's collapse this group. Click on the adjustment layer icon and choose curves. Whoops, I chose levels. We have to choose curves. Alright, let's make the brights brighter, even more. Okay, now the problem is this adjustment layer is inside the group. We need to bring it outside. Just like that. Make the brights brighter. Click on the symbol to bring back the properties. This is okay. And if you want, you can also just adjust it the way you like it. But for me, I'm fine with this. Now I want this just on the subject, nowhere else. So we already have a mask which kind of selects the subject but in an opposite manner. So we'll copy the mask and paste it over here. So hold the Alt or Option, click and drag and drop it over here. Replace layer mask? Yes. And then this is just the opposite. Press Ctrl or Command I and there you have it. If you want to decrease the opacity, you can. Most welcome to do that. And that is done. Let's have a look at the before and after. Before, after, texture added. Also, if you want to add some color to the texture, you can do that as well by adding a levels adjustment layer or any adjustment layer, probably also hue, saturation, whatever you want. I'm gonna click levels and let's add some blues. Whoa, on the right hand side. Yeah, something like that. That is looking great. And maybe I'll add some red as well. A little bit of that. Okay, done. I can further do whatever you want. I'm gonna change the background to default so that you can see. Easy, right? So that's how you add texture in 4 simple steps. First of all, bring in the texture. Second, select the blend mode, enhance it, and then mask it. And then you can enhance it again. You can also add a color lookup table on top of that. Really, and this is the final result. And that's pretty much it. Hope this video was helpful, and if this was, make sure to give us a like, and also do not forget to subscribe, and not just subscribe, ring the bell so that you, my friend, don't miss a thing. I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, stay tuned and make sure that you keep creating.
YG 전자, 즉 YG 전략다로 본부는 YG의 미래를 책임지고 있는 팀이죠.
나이도 돈 믿고 백 믿고 너무 까부는 것 같아서
승리 는 YG의 도움이 1도 안 돼요.
부장님, 보고 계시죠? YG가 성공하기 위해서 내가 기획한 일.
너는 뭐 나 엿먹이는 거 연구하니?
Hey guys, it's Johnny with SixPackShortcuts.com, and in today's episode, I'm here to give y'all a skin blasting, skin bursting, muscle pumping, total arm workout. Every guy wants big arms, right? But every guy I see training arms at the gym apparently doesn't really know what they're doing. So today, I'm gonna break it down and give you guys 3 awesome supersets. Supersetting biceps with triceps, also with some nice slow negative reps to really emphasize building those biceps and triceps, putting the muscle under tension, as well as squeezing and contracting. So before we get into this routine, it's important to understand progression, especially when building muscle, like the arms. It's not gonna happen all at once. I see a lot of guys that go in and they're just piling too much weight on. They think every time they need to go in the gym, they need to add 5 more pounds or add 10 more pounds. And then all of a sudden the form and the whole basics and science behind building muscle is totally thrown out the window, and they're just in there throwing weights around, very obviously not knowing what they're doing. So I really want to emphasize that don't worry about the weight. Complete the reps, complete the negatives, complete the sets, and then each week, if you feel like you can progress a little bit, maybe add another set or add a couple more repetitions. Not even adding weight, just add some more reps. And then when you really get a good feel for it and you feel like the weight is too light, then you can add some weight. So for this workout, we're supersetting biceps and triceps for a couple reasons. First reason is we want the workout to be short. We don't want to be in here for 4 hours doing arms, wasting our time and overtraining. We want to get the maximum results in the shortest amount of time while burning calories as well. Remember, we want to burn fat too. The second reason we want to do it is we want to take advantage.
Importante, really good na increasing your weights. Pwede rasad nga kung kaya nimo, ay hara, pero mas maayo kung kaya nimo dumagi lang more ang reps, not ang weights.
Advantage of the maximum amount of blood flow and circulation we're getting.
Ayun lang ko, di ang ganito weekly gani. 1 week. Kasi 3 reps lang ko. Pagka
in our arms while doing these exercises. See, when you achieve that great pump in your biceps, you've got a lot of blood in there. So why not jump right to a tricep exercise and try and push a ton of blood and really achieve that pump in your tricep as well. So that's what we're doing today, the best of both worlds. And along with the supersets, we're going to utilize another training technique that not too many people are familiar with, and that's negatives. So each repetition, we're
negatives baka gani sa ating pabaliktad magkuan cycling.
Actually going to count between 3 to 5 seconds. I understand it's hard to count 1, 2, 3, 4. So you want to get in your head a nice good, 1, 2, 3, or 4, 5, somewhere in that range, whatever you feel comfortable with. We're going to do that on every rep. So for today's workout, it's going to be 3 supersets, and I'm going to run you guys through each superset just to give you guys a good baseline. We're going to do the 3 total supersets, and then we'll be done. And if next week, or if you feel like you're a little bit advanced, you want to add another round or another set.
Pwede naman ng mga lawas. Papakyol.
Welcome to apa ya?
Apa?
Singapura.
Hindi tapi tayo kan.
Indo, ada orang Indo kah? Boleh. Coba. Siapa? Chó.
Baka may napisi mo nido. Oh. Uy, silang Irina to kalaban, oh. Oh. Silang Irina, gani silang kuan. Katong cry. Ni. Ako extra kompe. Nana? Kasi gusto 4 times. Release sa nito. Ganito. Eight times. Nido, 8 times nido. 8 times, mami. Kaya wala ito mapasukan. Sniper, DSR. Anong meron dito sa ano? Ano to? Maganda to? Yung sniper? Hindi. Subukan ko na lang. Wala pa rin si Rina. Ay. Laban? Crossbow dali oh. Basig na siya sa kuwan sa gabi eh. Ako map kay daot. Suba ako map, iligarin na lang po sa safe zone. Dapat wala ko safe zone. Wala ko safe zone mami. Wala ko. Okay, sige. Assume na lang na lahat cheater. Incoming, vehicle. Uy, napakaabot sila dito. Dula kayo na. Sa bilog. Uy. Pamasa ko, mami. Cheater. Di pa nga ako nakakaano. Go, mami, nasa sakyanan, mami. Kita ka wala. Kita wala.
Sa Zarrah na.
No, dili rematch. Cheater. Sila siguro ang cheater. Bisag. Sayang. Siya lang bayaw sa ata. 3 vs 3 baya to. Down ang yang duha ka uban. Sayang ay. Kung murag walay kwenta gyud kay level 3 armor, level 3 helmet tapos dala ako may down. Ano igawas ni? Lalo, hanapin mo ng ilaw. Mi. Ano ikuha mo niya mong gana? Ano yung sa gitara? Uli matching.
Please, by all means, do so. So let's get started. The first exercise, we're gonna do standing easy bar bicep curls. Now you can do these with a dumbbell if you like as well, but this is a great muscle, or this is a great bicep peak developer. So we're gonna do 10 to 12 reps. And again, each rep we're gonna have a negative. So we're gonna go 10 to 12, and then we're gonna immediately go jump on closed grip bench press. 1. 2. As you can see, I don't have too much weight on here. 3. Really squeeze at the top. And use your biceps, don't use your back, and don't swing it up. 4. 5. 6. See how slow and controlled this is? 7. Squeezing, slow controlled is how you're gonna get the maximum stimulation out of your biceps. 8. I promise you'll feel more fatigue and a better pump after performing this than putting more weight on and just throwing it around. 9. Slow down. All the way down. 10. 2 more. 11. 1 more. 12. Good job. Slow negative. And that's it for the bar curls. Now, while you got the pump over to your bench press, perform close grip. This is one of the best mass builders for your tricep. Not much of a detail movement, but to really build mass in your triceps. So, what the key with closed grip bench press is, when you go wide, you're utilizing your chest. When you bring your hands in, you start to emphasize more of the tricep. So you want to come in about straight up and down, shoulder width apart with the bar. I like to use these lines for reference and maybe put my pointer finger on it. Again, keep your elbows in, keep your back flat, your chest up. 1. So you're going on the eccentric movement, the downward, you're going to count to 5. 2, and explode up. 3. 4. Your triceps. Keep them in by your side. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 2 more. 11. 1 more. Your elbows in. 12. Woo! Rack it. Great job. That's the first superset. Now for y'all at home, you're gonna do 2 more supersets. So 3 supersets total, and that's the first round. And then we have
Isa nakabuok. Duha day. Nasa may tower. Bala mami. Nadiri na sa kuha sa blue. Help, dadis ako mami. Oh my G. Oh. Sus. Sayang. Nasa makita rin siya oh. Nasa yung likod dito oh. Gani. Pusilan na lang, nakipusil. Saya nga eh.
Two more rounds. So now it's time for the second superset. Another great bicep peak builder is going to be your hammer curls. So you take your regular curl, but you turn it into a hammer, a neutral grip. So with these, slow and controlled, I see lots of guys swinging them or not even using their biceps. So we're going to do 12 reps of this with the 5-second negative on each one. Now, you can do them together or you can do them individually. For time purposes, I'm just going to do them together. So we have 12 reps with the 5-second negative, and then we're gonna go over and do tricep pushdowns. Let's get started. 1, 2, 3. Get a good squeeze at the top. 4. You shouldn't feel this in your shoulders, your traps. 5. I have 25 pounds in each arm and this feels good. 6. Now of course I could do more weight, but you can see I'm controlling it and using my biceps. 7. 8. I was going a little quick. I'm going to slow down the negatives. 9. 10. We got 2 more. 11. This is another good exercise to build your forearms as well. Last one. Get it up. Get it down. There's 12. Great job. While we got the blood flowing, let's hop over here to tricep push down. Again, same thing. We're gonna press it down. We're gonna get a good 5-second negative on the extension pushing the rep up. So with these, keep your shoulders back. I see too many people using their back, doing this. You don't want that. You want your shoulder blades pinched back and use your tricep. 1, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze the bottom, get that horseshoe out. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Na lang. Wala ko yung makita kasi lapot. Crossbow. Bilong sa picture. Kasalanan sa Thompson. Thompson dito, Thompson. Launcher ko aja launcher. May Thompson dito ba gusto ka? SMG. Ako SMG. Pwede nagikan? Ako dyan launcher. Bulsa namin. Kalaban na glider. Wala na. Ay! Ito gani sa Yamaha. Ito na ako to. Wala, full na ko. Rifle ammo. Tugang kayo. Ano man eh? Ano na ko? Madali lang rifle ammo dali o. Tugang kayo. Ilabay na kukuan. Uy, mga enemy, help, help, help! Ay. Sayang, basta ito mong engage kanang ningkuan lang gusto lang bitaw like lahat mga kuan manato ni sila makaya manato sila ma-hold sayang kaayo. Full na ako, wala liberty backpack. Naka-liberty backpack ka? Sa ganit ka? Masak mo na yung mga armor dahil. Naka-level 2 naman ka mami. Ay level 3 armor o level 3 backpack? Dito yung kuan, chicken grenade. Yun na. Uy, level 3 helmet. Nice, salamat sa nag-iwan. Kuan lagi to, nakatambak na diri oh. Kalaban. Ganda tong ano ah. Ang tawag ito? DSR 1. Oh. Goodness, kalaban. Ulo. Basing. Ah, kumana na binabilin di ay? Siya nga ay. Sus. Number 2 na. Ulo. Ay. Anyways, swerte lang, swerte lang.
3 more. 10. 11. 1 more. And squeeze. Slow negative. Boom. 12. Great job. All right, y'all got 2 more supersets of that. So 2 more sets of the hammer curls with the negative, supersetted with the tricep pushdowns with the negative for 10 to 12 reps. For the third and final superset, we're gonna start off with seated dumbbell curls. Now, the key with these is slow and controlled. So you have the seat here for a reason. It's to keep you from using your back and swinging. So with this one, we're gonna use a regular grip, regular underhand grip, and we're gonna bring them up with a nice slow and controlled 3 to 5 second negative for 12 reps. And then for our superset, we're gonna hop over to those dip bars over there and hit some dips. Let's get started. So lean back in the bench, get a nice base, and curl. 1.
lang ba?
2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. Slow negative. 8. 9. 3 more. 10. Squeeze the top, negative. 11. 1 more after this. So negative. Down 12. Great job. Drop the weights. Let's hop over here. Get these dips. Now with dips, you can use dip bars. You can't really control yourself on your own body weight yet. It's okay. Maybe use a dip machine or use a bench. Reverse dips. So 10 to 12, slow and controlled with the negative. So we're going to try and get that nice 5 count on the eccentric movement or the movement down. Keep your elbows in to use your triceps. 1. 2.
1 Uy! Mami! Bulsay mo QB. Ini kalaban dira, bantay-bantay ha. Bili. Naka QB. Nako, nido ata. Ata yung gamit niya. Ako din need ko ng bala ng rifle. Wala din ako. Walang laman. Oh, yung live ko pala. Ako, Jelon siya naman. Uy, gunshots. Thompson. 240. Ano si Fearless Kingsman. Sino gusto ng Thompson? I need bolt. Kalaban, kalaban, idol. Nasa sayo. Oh my goodness. Nice one, nice one. Meron pa ba? May sakyan dito, oh. I need bolts. Let's go. Let's move. Let's move. Mami. Sakay lang daw, mami. do? Mami, scope mami. May port health here. Saan ba ganito? I need bolts. Okay, bolt time. Enemy! Help! Nasa inyo, naka-G-launcher side. Sa kabilang side. Oh. Dito sa kuan. Great, sa likod. Wala, naipit ah. Ay, kalaban sa atubangan mo kami, dili ko katira. Naipit ko. Napadala na pa sa kilid sa kuan. Patay na sa kuan. Nice one. Uy, mami, help mami. Oh, lagi. Nice one. Napaisa. Ay. Lagi. Laki visuals. Great. Asa dapit? Patay na. Nasa kilid. Madre oh. Buha sila kabuo. Woo! Patay na. I need bolts. My G. Pag-isa. Pare. I need bolts. Bolts sa ganun lang. Ay, nasa bolts. Grabe, ang daming bolts. Thank you. Kuan mami. cheater. Sige lang, bakbakal pa sila. Oops, tara. Battle jeep. Look, we finished off game. Oh my G. Mami, where are you? Where are you ba? Nakay. Ay, natungan ko, naipit ko. Ito. Masa dapat ka, mami? Matay sa balay? Saan kayo bubiri? Sa ako, itungod na ako. Bala, no? Rifle. Uy. Dili. Nasila sa hasta lang bisa na po sa kulikod, nakagili. Wait pa more. see. Ginagawa nyo. Ginagawa nyo. Oh. Ito na oh. Yes! Oh! That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Report sa iRoots kay cheater. Nagtago siya sa bush. Nakita niya ako. Ini ginagawa nyo. Tanawa lang sa akong live, pre. Tanawa lang sa akong live. Woo! Thank you, Nido. Thank you, thank you. Woohoo! Sarap. Galing nga iRoots. Ina nga daog man sad ta. Wala yung mission? Masa pagkakuan? Asa man ang mission dapit? Ah, narat training. Ah, mission din makita sa gilid. Okay. Well guys, thank you for watching. Bye-bye.